Hello to all the farmers, I hope you're all well. Well, yes, I did another crazy thing at the junk dealers. No, this guy wasn't a junk dealer, I think it was a farm that was going out of business. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. I bought a new walking tractor with a vegetable transplanter attached. For more than 10 years, I've been telling you about farming, about gardening, and I try to bring you new machines all the time. Some new ones and some used ones. Many of you actually tell me that you no longer receive notifications for new videos that come out. That's because YouTube is doing various experiments, making a bit of a mess. And so some of you find yourselves unsubscribed, or some of you don't get the notifications. So I'm asking you to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell and select all. That way you can stay updated and above all be part of this community too. Please don't forget. And well, I underestimated it. Damn, even the chicken is on the rock. It's not working. No, I have to turn it on. Now the problem is starting this machine. The thing is, it's old school with a pull cord, and I'm terrible at it. All right, so let's put the thing in to start it. See, you have to hold it with the little lever. You need to give it a bit of air. Let's give it a long pull. Here we're in neutral. Let's keep it on the compressor hood, because here we have 15 horsepower. And now it's funny because I'm not good at this. Basically, this is a pull start. As you can see, there's a cord, okay? You pull it and it starts. Basically like a lawnmower. Even the lawnmower, I think it has, I don't know, 1 or 2 horsepower. So just a little engine. Here we have a single cylinder Lombardini with 15 horsepower. And if you're not careful, it'll yank back at you. All right, let's try it now. So I'll explain the theory to you because when it comes to practice, I'm really terrible. I'm putting on gloves because I hurt myself last time. I got scraped up. So here's the theory. Basically, you make it swing. No! Like this. You swing the flywheel in such a way that you build up good momentum, and that's all the theory I can tell you. After practicing, I was already able to start it. Yes, but let's see if this is enough. It should be enough for us because look, see. Nope.
Because...
Damn, they didn't put a starter motor on it like normal people do. Now I'm going to embarrass myself again for you. Anything for you. The theory is this. Now let's make it do these little jumps. If the flywheel cord doesn't snap on me, we move the flywheel and use... Listen, I'm starting to get compression. And his name is John. So I knew it would start right away. There's a lot of experience in this field. Come, I'll tell you more about the vehicle. Let's go.
Let's go. With experience, there's a lot.
I told you about my new company. It's called Cortissimo. We make coffee in compostable capsules. We give you the coffee machine for free. What makes Cortissimo special? Because the coffee is hassle-free, no commitments. The coffee machine, we send you the coffee within 48 hours. The coffee is totally compostable. If the coffee machine we gave you as a gift breaks, no problem. Within 48 hours, we'll send you another one with no strings attached. You don't have to buy a certain amount, no minimum, hassle-free. By the way, we also have herbal teas and loose leaf tea. I'll leave my personal code for you below. This way, you get a lifetime 10% discount on all Cortissimo products. Let's have this coffee together and get back to work. This is my latest purchase. I see that you really like my searches for mechanical equipment, old tools to fix up and use. In this case, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about a vegetable seeder that's already been fixed up. Because if you listen to the engine, it's in good shape. But let's first take a look at the history of the machine, and then I'll explain what we're going to use it for. Let's start with the price. 1,000 euros for everything. Why? Why? Follow my reasoning. So I've never done seeding, I've always done transplanting. So we're talking about carrots, beets, chard, lettuce, onions. In short, a lot of things that I've always done by hand, and it's a hassle to do the seeding, so I've always done transplanting. But transplanting also takes a lot of hours. You can't get the rows straight and so on. There are a number of complications, so I wanted to try seeding. I was looking at manual seeders. Today, for at least a 6-row manual seeder, or 9, even if they're not top brands but still decent, we're talking at least 1,600 euros, so it was still quite an expense. The second thing that came to my mind, what do we have here? We have a seeder, but in front we have a walking tractor, a 15 horsepower Lombardini. So I told myself, look, at most, either you change the wheels and don't put on cage wheels, or anyway, you don't want to use a 15 horsepower walking tractor. With weights, with the power takeoff and so on, with a BCS attachment, wouldn't you value it at least 1,000 euros anyway, the price? So I told myself it pays for itself. Now the theory is all good. The engine runs beautifully. We need to see how it works in practice. I'll show you a bit how the cedar is made. These were all the reasons behind it. Come, let's talk about it. Cedar from Dema. I looked for it, but I couldn't find it anymore because I wanted to see if there were any guides, if there was anything. Maybe Dema still exists. Well, I didn't want to jinx it. This one, though, I couldn't find anymore. It's interesting because we have 22, if I'm not mistaken, rows that we can operate using the little box above. Now come, let me show you. Do you see here that there are basically all these little holes? Here the seed goes in, the seed goes down below and gets buried. It's very interesting because the cedars that you find more or less like this for walking tractors, nowadays you find them for grassy fields. So they don't have, let's say, they aren't that precise. Someone might tell me they're very close together. 22 Vecchio, come here, come here, come here. We'll put a cap on it. I know we want 10 centimeters of spacing, so we take the first row and the third row. If I put a cap here, the seed doesn't go here and that's it. I've even seen that someone made small pieces of wood that were used to separate everything. I don't know. Let's do the first test, then I'll let you know. Interesting because it's really well made. Come, look there. These are the seed size discs for the seed sizes, of course. We go from 8 mm to, it should be 2 something 3. So from a very small size to a somewhat larger size. Of course, you might say, but here I can't do certain seeds like peas, maybe some small peas. I can't do beans. But well, ladies, you can't do everything in life. Let's wait a couple of seconds. It's distracting me. We have all the levels that we can use. For example, I don't know, this here is the front roller that you can raise or lower. We have the adjustment, we have the discs. Back here, come take a look. This one is really nice, really nice. Here you basically have the adjustment for the rotation wheel. So the closer the wheel is, I can't remember if it increases the distance between seeds in a row or makes it smaller. Anyway, it's one of the two cases. It doesn't really matter because you test it and see. It's interesting. I also really like that it has a rear roller. Maybe we'll discuss sewing theory later since someone explained it to me. The other really interesting thing I liked is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gears. Come here so you can see them. If you look, there are 5 gears. They're set up to go forward and backward, but I still don't know which is reverse. We need to better understand the power takeoff. I mean, so this one here should be the differential lock. No, this one over here is the differential lock. Like this, it's neutral. Yes. Here the levers are a bit, I have to say, stiff, so you need to use them just a little. Here we have these which should be the brakes. Yes, they're brake 1 and brake 2 pretty convenient because you turn and you brake. I have absolutely no idea what this one is. Ah, okay. This one is used to naturally turn the cedar shaft, which is this. We have the power takeoff, which they've disconnected, which is this, the PTO. This one, this lever that's not fixed right now. Oh no, because there's still the lever down here. Hey, it's hard to see, but it's the PTO that they probably disconnected. I don't know why. Maybe it was hitting something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We have the cage wheels. Here too. It's interesting because it's very heavy. But if you look, I'll show you how to turn it. Now it's in gear. No wonder it doesn't move. All in all, it moves pretty easily. Why? Because we have the weights in front. They attach some weights. See? It manages to lift quite well. We need to understand the movement because I have a little bit of movement through this steering bar, and when we start sewing, someone should get on top. Before, I didn't get on top because since there were rocks, I was afraid of damaging not so much the cage wheels, which are really something that breaks rocks, but the roller in the back. That, on the other hand, needs to be preserved a bit more. Come on, why should we break things? Anyway, I think I've told you pretty much everything. I've explained to you a bit why I got it. Is it useful? Who knows? Will I use it? Who knows? Anyway, could the walk-behind tractor be useful to me one day? Yes, maybe with the cedar detached. And anyway, I could go and sell it separately. I don't know, maybe 1,200 or 1,400 for the walking tractor, and maybe 300 or 400 euros, 500, 800. 1,000, 3,000 euros, 10,000 for both? No, that's for the cedar, but the goal should be to use it. There, if you look, I've already prepared the soil. Today I want to do the first sewing and see the results. It might be messy since no one is showing me how to use the cedar. Honestly, I've never used it before. Like this one here, okay, this part makes it drop. We'll just try our best. That's exactly why I'm asking you. Give me a hand in the comments. If you've used this machine, if you know Dima, I'm asking for the instruction manual. I don't have it yet, so I'm figuring it out as I go. Let's help each other in the comments. If you want to see the next video using it in the field, mention it in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, otherwise you won't see it when it comes out, and then turn on the notification bell, otherwise you won't get the notifications. Matt the farmer and his new seeder. See you in the next video. Bye, everyone.